What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Empire Jeff TV. I am your host, Empire Jeff, coming to you on a Monday afternoon from Los Angeles. Man, no Laker game tonight. So we're going to sit up here and we're going to talk about some NBA trade season and some things that are kind of going on behind the scenes, some things that's already out there. And as Laker fans, you guys are always thirsty for a trade, man. Always thirsty for a transaction. You know what I mean? So tis the season to be transactional. So a lot of stuff going on, man. Excuse me. A lot of news was talked about this morning. There's a lot of stuff that was noticed in D'Lo's behavior last night, being a little emotional out there on the bench after the game during post game, and a lot of people really believed that means something. Some people do, some people don't. It, depends what side of the fence you're on. I understand both sides. So we're gonna talk about that today, man. And up here earlier than usual. Usually I'm a late night guy, but had some free time this afternoon, so I figured I'd pull up and see if I can catch a earlier crowd tonight and continue to add to the Empire Jeff TV community here. And speaking of that, man, we are currently at 985 subs right now, and the goal is 1,000. We're working our way to get there. We are not there yet. About 985 subs. We got about 45 subs last night between Kareem plugging me on his channel and the show we did last night. So shout out to everyone who subscribed yesterday. Like I said, we got about 26 people so far in the building right now, 6 likes. So go ahead and drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. It will go a long way to help the channel out, and you will be greatly appreciated. Speaking of appreciation, we got a new member joining Empire Jeff TV here, Mr. Laker Familia. Thank you so much for becoming a member to the community, member to the channel. Appreciate your continued support. You guys have no idea how much your support means to me. From a like, from a sub, from a member to super chat, all these things lead to better success of the channel. So shout out to you. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart for all the contributions you guys make here to Empire Jeff TV. But I know there is a lot going on. We're a couple of weeks away from the trade deadline now. We kind of got a framework leaked in the Atlanta deal, which was kind of already known. I don't know if that's really a leak. It kind of just got doubled down. I think really the leak was just a reiteration or a reconfirmation that the Lakers are not including Austin Reeves in any of these talks, which we pretty much already knew. We pretty much knew that D'Lo was going to be on the trade block. He's played great the last 5 games. There's a lot of people who don't trust him be able to keep that up moving forward. I completely understand that state of mind when it comes to D'Lo. I get it. I also understand people's state of mind that feel bad for D'Lo. I feel bad for D'Lo. The human element does matter, but as a Laker fan, we want the Lakers to win. And if D'Lo is going to give us 5 to 10 games of playing great and 5 to 10 games of playing bad, the averages look great, but we need consistency night in and the night out. So I'd rather give me 17, 18 points on a nightly basis and forget the 30s, forget the 35s, forget any of those. Just stay consistent, right? And I understand it's tough because of Darvin Ham and not always putting him in position to play well or succeed. Playing with LeBron James can be difficult. You got to share the ball with Austin Reeves. There's a lot of things that you can say that aren't really D'Lo's fault. But there are games where he's just non-existent and mentally just checks out. And I think the Lakers have reached a point where they've decided to not bank on that maybe moving forward. And I think that's extremely important. But like I said, man, 15 subs away from 1,000. I'm really trying to get that done tonight, man. I'm trying to wrap this up and seal this up, man. 1,000 subs tonight. So been hard work, been at this since August. So if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video. All right, let's get back to it here. But so the framework of the deal that appears to be out there is D'Lo for Murray, along with the 2029 pick, a pick swap, and JHS Jalen Hood Shafino there. Now, let me know if you guys think that's a little too pricey or not. Let me know if you think that price is right or that price is wrong. Like, do you think that's too much for someone like DeJounte Murray? Do you think it's right? Do you think it's a slight overpay? Do you think it's not enough? Let me know what you think in the chat of the price tag of what's being leaked out there. I do find it interesting, though, that there is a pause on that deal right now. One, they're trying to find a third team to move D'Lo to, because Atlanta is a little afraid he may opt in, which I don't see as a bad thing if I'm Atlanta. If you get a guy who opts in on $18 million playing the way he is right now, and you can still move him, if he continues to excel and get better, then you can move him for more value and extract more value from the Murray trade. So if I'm Atlanta, I'm kind of hoping he continues to play well, opts in, and then maybe you can move him in the summer. So so the fact that maybe they don't want that is a little intriguing. I don't know if that's 100% true. But we're gonna wait to see on that. There's plenty of teams you can line up there as a third team there. And try to figure that out there. Washington with Tyus Jones. Atlanta could get Tyus Jones in a three-way deal. D'Lo can go to Washington. They got a scoring guard there, a guy that can play. They can move him later or let him walk in the summer. So there are some things that can be accomplished here. Just gonna have to wait that out and see. But I don't believe that this is the only deal the Lakers are monitoring or pursuing here. I think they're going heavily after Bruce Brown. They may even be going a little more aggressively after Bruce Brown right now than they are for DeJounte Murray in Atlanta. There's been some whispers. Mark Stein came out and said today that it seems like the Lakers are really the only ones going down that path that deep into conversations with Atlanta. So if I'm the Lakers, you don't want to bid against yourself, and you do not want to overpay here. Sorry. So you've got to be a little careful with that. Don't bid against yourself. Don't overpay. Especially if there's not a ton of other offers out there on the table right now. Now, teams are going to wait to see who's talking Lavine. I don't know how many people are doing that. Who's talking Jeremy Grant, right? Who's talking Bruce Brown? All right, who's talking other pieces from Chicago, Vucevic, DeRozan, like these players, like what happens with Utah's people, like what happens with Sexton, what happens with Clarkson, what happens with Olynyk. Like there are multiple players out there that could be moved. So just the fact that no one's over there and there's not a bidding war yet for DeJounte Murray doesn't mean there won't be in the end. I still feel that if it gets down to where multiple teams want to trade for DeJounte Murray, that the Lakers would get outbid. I still believe that, because if anyone comes with 2 first-round picks, if they want him that bad, and they come with 2 first-round picks, it may be hard for the Lakers to get that trade done. So that's going to be on Atlanta to figure out if they want to go ahead and maybe make this move the next 5 to 7 days with the Lakers, or if they want to wait it out and see, do these bids go up over time, and can we wait to see to extract more assets out of another team, or maybe let's continue to see how D'Lo plays, and then maybe routing D'Lo to another team, maybe we'll be able to extract more value out of this trade. So there's a lot of layers to this. There's a lot of points that I think a lot of people aren't making when talking about these things, and it's important to know these details. So I think the Lakers are pretty much locked in here on Bruce Brown and DeJounte Murray. That seems to be their 2 top targets right now. I think they would love to get involved on someone like Alex Caruso, but the Bulls have been real quiet with him. Nothing is really popping off over there about what it's going to take to get him, or if he's going to be moved, or if the Bulls even want to move him. It's kind of quiet right now. So I think it's going to be some guys like him that go down to the wire, highest bid, and then we'll see. And, if Chicago decides to make a move and move Alex Caruso or not. I think DeRozan gets moved. I think right now it's 50-50 on Lavine because of the things we've mentioned before, injury history, his contract. You'd have to be a team that really needs to do something crazy, a la the Warriors, maybe even Miami, right? To get that done. But I think Miami's more scared of that long-term money than the Warriors are. And, Philly's not going to do it. They value free agency this coming summer. So when you look at all these details, man, and there's been also reports that Chicago isn't really looking to move really off of anyone until they know what they're moving before they move Zach Lavine. Young Africa, what's up, my guy? I see you in here, brother. I see you. Appreciate you, bro, for pulling up. But it's a lot going on. But let's go and tap in and see who's in the building tonight. Eric Kwan, what's going on? Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate your support. Hello to you, Craig, man. Thank you for pulling up. Laker Familiar, what up with you? Thank you once again for becoming a member. Greatly appreciated. KD, I'm early for rents. What's up? Early bird, get to worm. What up with you, man? Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you. What's going on, JSJ? What's going on? Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you. Big Baby Sports, what's going on with you, brother? Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate it. Appreciate your continued support as always. Craig, what's going on again? Don't think Lakers will make any deals until the last 2 days. Maybe. I don't know. The Lakers can make and move as early as today or as late as February 18th at 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern. I don't know. I know they're out there. They're making moves as far as making calls. Rob is talking to everyone, leaving no stone unturned. Like, you know what it is, man. And it's just going to take some time for that to get there. My man, to go, DTLF, I see you, brother. Thanks for pulling up, bro. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Trying to get to that 1K today, man. Trying to get there, man. 985 at last check. I think I'm still there right now. Yeah, 985. Come on, y'all. Sub to the channel. Drop a like, man. Trying to get to 1K today. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's catch up here. We got what's going on, JSJ? Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you, man. Hit the like button and subscribe. That's right. Superman, what's going on? Superman, go ahead, fly ahead. I know Superman made the world go backwards in time, man. Make it go forward in time. Let us know who we're trading for. Come on, man. Leave a like. Appreciate you. Thank you. What's up, Jeff? Good to hear from you. Thank you, Miguel. Good to have you here, man. Thank you for pulling up. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you. Sammy the man, what's going on, man? On my way to work. Showing love. Appreciate you, Sammy, man. Enjoy your have a safe night at work tonight, man. Appreciate your continued support. Young Africa, what's going on, my guy? Dunk that like button. Listen to the young OG right there. Young Pac right there. Listen to Young Africa. Appreciate you, brother. We got Phoenix Layer 1. Empire Jeff always spitting knowledge. Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I try to bring knowledge to the table. Obviously, I'm not always right, man. I'll be off sometimes too, but I love this shit. You know what it is, man. I love this stuff, and I love that you guys enjoy it, man. I've worked with some great people who've taught me a lot, and just here continuing to spread the gospel and the knowledge of Laker Nation and Empire Jeff TV. So appreciate you, man. Still all in on Lavine, Caruso, Drummond. You are, Andrew? I wouldn't mind the second two parts to that, Caruso and Drummond, but I'm cool on Lavine, my guy. I'm cool on Lavine. Queen 23, what's going on? What's up, Jazzy Jeff? Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you as always. Let's get Murray, Bogan, and or Lavine, Caruso. Murray, Bogan, that would be so. There's some things I'm looking at. Like I did a lot of looking at numbers earlier today, and depending on what the Lakers do here, things could get a little complicated. So they've got the hard cap they're dealing with. They've got the tax they're dealing with. They got the summer that they're dealing with. There's a lot of things that are going in. And if you kind of just, as with everything, man, the word is follow the money. When you follow the money, you could really start to see things line up in certain ways. So I personally think the Lakers are going to do some moves to get guys off of their books, open up an additional 2 to 3 slots and have a bunch of buyout slots open to get these other guys in here and then go from there. But in order to do that, they're going to have to be careful because of that hard cap. So, and because of the tax, they're not going to sit here and just hand away cash. It's not what they're going to do, but they may not necessarily get to a 15th roster spot. So that's why they did that whole switch up when they made the switch from the 2 ways, the 90-day rule, and all these different things. All these little moves that they make follow the money. Doesn't always lead to a move coming now. It just means they're prepared, ready, open for business if and when the clock strikes deal time. You know what I mean? So that's what they're doing. They're lining themselves up. They're getting their ducks in a row, and they are positioning themselves to be ready when an opportunity knocks so they can say hello. You know what I mean? So appreciate you, man. JSJ says, I don't know why, but what if the third team in Chicago to get rid of Lavine's contract? There'd be Atlanta and the Lakers would have to do a lot more bodies going out to make that happen. So I don't think that's going to happen, JS. Maybe, but there'd have to be a lot more things going on there. So Eric says I overpaid for Murray. I've seen both sides of it. I really like DeJounte Murray. I want to clarify something because I'm talking about some of the pros and cons of the trade. I think some people thought I didn't like Murray. I love DeJounte Murray. Loved him in San Antonio. I don't hate him in Atlanta. It's not a fit really with him and Trey. Kind of like it's not a fit with D'Lo and Reeves at times, right? It's very similar. So my concern is that same thing going to be a problem with Murray here? I like Murray as a player, but do I like him starting with Austin Reeves? Don't know. I probably wouldn't like him. Wouldn't mind Reeves and this is hypothetical, if we got Brown and Murray, and those two started, and Reeves is your offense off the bench, that's something you'd have to consider. Or maybe, it's easy to say that Murray is a better defender than D'Lo. So playing out there with Austin Reeves, you won't have two guys out there uninterested in defending in some people's minds, right? I think Austin at least competes defensively. He just, doesn't always go his way. But Murray's a better defender than D'Lo, not as good a shooter. There's pros and cons of both of these things. So as far as the price tag for Murray, if it's D'Lo, who I think we can all agree is a very skilled player, he's hard to trust right now come playoff time in big moments, but he's a skilled player. So is Murray going to be able to at least give you that offense? I think Murray's averaging like 22, 23 a game right now. D'Lo's obviously less than that, but probably like 5, 6, 7 points, whatever it is, right? But you got to understand that when Murray comes in here, his averages are going to drop as well. His touches are going to go down. Everything's going to go down. But if his defense goes up and his efficiency, it's fine. I'm okay with his shots falling. Maybe as far as attempts, if his efficiency and he's fitting in and he's playing his role and he's not just standing in a corner. If we're trading for him to play him the same way we played D'Lo early in the season, I don't necessarily know if that's the answer because we still have Darvin Ham to worry about, right? So that's something we have to consider. But if Murray's going to come in, they're going to let him play with the ball in his hands. He's going to step up his game defensively, kind of take it back to the way he was on the Spurs. Then, yeah, I could see it. But D'Lo, JHS, a first and potential swap, that is pricey. So the Lakers would have to be absolutely positive and convinced, and a commitment from both LeBron James and Murray that they're going to work on this, who's going to have the ball in their hands. And they have to be absolutely committed to getting DeJounte Murray involved with the basketball. They have to make sure that happens. If not, then you're kind of you're overpaying for something that you're not going to use. You're buying the car to keep it in the garage and not use it. You know what I mean? I don't want DeJounte Murray to be in the garage. Get that boy on the road. You know what I mean? And that's my only concern. That's a valid concern. I think I'm being fair there. If they can put that concern to rest, then I'm for it. And that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. Angel Gomez, thanks for pulling up. I appreciate you. Rather have Brown over Murray. Brown would be my top choice. He really would, because we've seen what he can do on a chip team. We've seen what he can bring to a team. We've seen even when he played with Kyrie and KD and those guys, even when those guys were in and out of the lineup. He's just a guy that you can plug in so many different areas, that gives you energy and does so many things. He's a winning basketball player. You need a guy like that on this team. We need another dog out there. So if we can get him, I think DeJounte Murray has dog in him too. If we can get 2 dogs, then man, your boy will be pretty happy around here, man. A bit of an overpay. Okay, so people saying overpay. Craig says price is okay. Queen says too much, slight overpay. Okay, here's where we're going with it. Murray is better than D'Lo and more athletic, so he will carry over better in the playoffs. But our first pick swap and D'Lo for Murray only. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, remove the names. DeJounte Murray, I think everyone can understand, is a very good basketball player. But when you add context to this, when you're D'Lo, a first, a swap, and JHS, you know what I mean? Man, that is a bit pricey there. That is a bit pricey. We would basically be going all in. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And that's back to my point. Basically going all in, but we would need the Lakers to go all in on their commitment to ensure that they're going to put this man in position to not only get his touches, have the ball in his hand, and play well. This is very, very important for this to happen. And we've got to get to that, man. Got to get to that. Let me see what just happened here. What's my screen? Oh, man, you're too kind, my brother. We got my man Dan, the Laker fan, the GOAT in the building, man. He says, appreciate you, my brother, man. Get my dog to 1K now, Laker fan. He been grinding heavy. Respect, my bro. You deserve all the blessings. Hey, thank you. You know what it is, man. I love you, my brother. Thank you. Appreciate that so much. Just trying to follow your lead and all these other channels that helped me and showed me the way, and, especially yours. And just, man, it's humbling. And the fact that I got you behind me, having my back, man, it just means all the more to me. So appreciate y'all, man. Y'all listen to the GOAT, man, and give me the 1K today. Come on, y'all. We're putting in this work over here. I'm going to do probably at least 2 videos tonight, maybe a third. So definitely appreciate y'all showing love out here. We're up to 986 now, 28 people, 28 likes. We got 66 people in the building, 28 likes. Come on, y'all. If you're not going to do anything, at least drop the like on the video. Greatly appreciate it. It's free, and it goes a long way to help the channel, man. Once again, thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, Dan. All right, let me try to catch where I was up here. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I think it's an overpay unless we get Sadiq. Now, see, I love Sadiq Bey. Really love Sadiq Bey. I wanted him when he was in Detroit. When he got moved to Atlanta, I've had my eye on him. I'm trying to get him on a Laker in a Laker uniform for a while. But we got to be careful here, because there's one thing to be mindful of. The Lakers can only take back 4.9 more than what they send out. So depending on what they're sending back, at last look, the JHS, I think it was 2.7 million they're adding to their payroll. So that would only fill up about 2.2 million able to come back. They'd have to send out additional salary to get Sadiq. So just keep that in mind. The Lakers, because they are hard capped, the tax is not the thing. They'll pay more tax. But the thing is they cannot trade out and take back more than 4.9 million coming back to them than what they send out, because they are hard capped. So that's very, very important there. Young Africa says, are the Timberwolves a true contender or too young to get it done? That's an excellent question. And for me, Young Africa, I feel that the Timberwolves are last year's Sacramento Kings. They're taking the season very serious, which I salute them for. I respect that. I like that. I don't know if I trust Cat in the playoffs. I love Anthony Edwards. He's a dog. I love Mike Conley more than most. I feel like wherever he is, he just plays and contributes and leads to winning. Outside of that, I'm getting Sacramento King vibes from the Minnesota Timberwolves. I am not getting that from OKC. I'm more scared of OKC than I am of Minnesota. Minnesota, I do think, is constructed in a way to really give Denver a run for their money. I really believe that. Denver went on record last year saying that was the toughest team they played against all playoffs. And they're better this year. And I think they match up well against Denver. They can give them some fits. But as far as a true contender, I would say no, they're not a true contender. Could they scare someone? Yes, in particularly Denver, I believe so. Young Probs too young, but they're more solidified than OKC. Just totally opposite to what I just said. I think OKC, because they've been kind of chipping away, and I think they've got a guy in SGA over there that just these guys they've got a lot of players over there who I think are guys going to show up in big moments. I trust OKC more than the Timberwolves. I really do. Let's see. Dejan, thanks for pulling up, man. Salute to you. Appreciate your support as well. Hope you're having a good day. Hope everyone's having a good day. We on a Monday, man. Got a case of the Mondays over here with Empire Jeff, man. Talking some NBA trade season. So appreciate y'all for pulling up earlier than when I usually go live. So greatly appreciate y'all, man. Chow Lee, thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming by. Brown going to be overpaid for a first-round pick. Well, I don't know if they're giving up a first-round pick for Brown. We got to see what that market is. But if they're using a pick for Murray, then obviously the Lakers don't have a way to get Brown if they're holding out for a first. But maybe a swap, some seconds. If you throw in, someone like a Max Christie in there, which I don't know if I'd love, but it depends. It depends on what the market bears out for him, and we'll have to wait and see on that. But yeah, you're going to have to, you got to understand right now, Queen, it is a seller's market right now. So you're going to have to slightly overpay because it's a seller's market. Come summertime, it's going to be a buyer's market, and you'll be able to underpay. But right now, the Lakers got to do what they can right now to try to salvage this season. Even though it's a seller's market, you have to pay a little more than they'd probably like to right now. Brown's salary alone is not worth it. For this year, you're only paying half of it, and next year you can opt him out and sign him to a longer-term deal at a lower average rate. So I think people are kind of looking into that too much. At $22 million, it's not like Clint Capella. Clint Capella, you trade from that $22 million is there next year. There's nothing you can do about it. Bruce Brown, you can opt him out and give him like a 3 or 4 year deal at $12-13 million. They overpaid him. Indiana did, to get him and to be able to move his contract money for Pascal Siakam down the road. Like, they've been working on that trade almost a year. So when it comes down to it, Bruce Brown was signed for the money, not really the player in Indy. The intention always was, I've been telling you guys this all season, that Bruce Brown, especially the Lakers, were going after him for the second he signed. They've been checking him with Indy since January 15th game. They tried to be part of that 3-team deal to get Bruce Brown. Didn't line up there, but they're still actively working on it. And that $22 million is kind of an afterthought because he's probably not going to get that next year. Someone's going to opt him out, give him a little bit more years, maybe 2 or 3 years, but not at that money. And that kind of like what the Lakers did with KCP when they first got him. They brought him in at $18 million. They signed him, and then it went 15, then it went 12. It rolled backwards. So these things happen. It's just mathematics. You know what I mean? Brown makes more than Murray. She's this year. Murray's extension kicks in next year, and his money will go up. Brown will be making less next year. 20 mil for a non-shooter. He'd be perfect at the MLE, but not double it. Well, they'll be paying essentially that at the MLE. They're paying half the year on it, and next year he'll be in MLE. Do we sit D'Angelo Russell until we find a trade? No, he's going to continue to play. Let's see. DeJounte Murray is way better than D'Lo. He's better than D'Lo. He's not a better shooter than D'Lo. They're both very skilled. But D'Lo, I think people are undervaluing D'Lo and maybe slightly overvaluing DeJounte. But I would probably take DeJounte over D'Lo. That's not my thing. My thing is what we're giving up. Is that too much? I don't know. I'm just asking a question. Honestly, I can't think of a third team that can help the trade. Maybe the Spurs, the Wizards could. They've got Tyus Jones, who's a pending free agent. Maybe Atlanta throws in a slight something to get them to make that swap, free agent for free agent, potentially in D'Lo. They're going to need a scoring guard. If they, another guard, if they move Murray and Jones. And I do think if D'Lo keeps playing this way, even if he opts in, then it's another piece that Washington can move to extract value out of later, or use him in a sign and trade during the summer. So keep your eye on Tyus Jones and Washington for being the third team in this deal here. Keep an eye on that. Lavine, too many years, too expensive. Facts. DeRozan, movable? Yes, he's absolutely movable. Pending free agent. Keep your eye on the New York Knicks for him. I think the Knicks are looking in at Bruce Brown, DeMar DeRozan, and Jordan Clarkson. So keep your eye on those guys. Let's see. My guy says, get my Mad Dog to 1K now. Appreciate you, brother. Man, I'm hoping tonight's gonna be the night, dog. I'm hoping tonight's gonna be the night. We had 987 now. You guys have not done so already, man. Go ahead and drop a sub on the channel, like on the video, turn on notifications, become a member to the channel. We got the mini mid-level, the mid-level, and the full mid-level. My people's Laker Familia signed up today, became a member. Appreciate you. Got some member-only videos coming in, some giveaways soon. So like I said, more contribution to the channel, the more content keeps coming, more giveaways, some ticket giveaways. I'm going to be on location soon. I'll be covering the Dodgers in spring training. So a lot of things coming for this year for the channel, man. But the goal originally when I started up always has been to get this channel to 1K. We are 13 away from 1K today. Let's make it happen. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the people that have subbed up during the video today. Anthony says, now Lavine is worth it if LeBron and AD buy in. Buy in as far as paying his salary? Maybe. Outside of that? Nah, son. Lavine is worth it if we can bundle Caruso. Man, you talk about my man's trying to spend $50-something million to make this trade happen, which I think we can do. We are hard capped, and that tax will be ridiculous. I don't think that is happening. Let's see. Craig, exactly with Lavine, not worth the contract. Yep. Nicholas Clark says, too many buyers. I don't understand why teams are satisfied with making the play-in. Bulls, Nets, Jazz. Yeah, no, I get it. It's just because that extra money the owners make on the revenue from having that extra game or two. So they still potentially get into the lottery, but they get those two extra revenue-generating games. So that's why they want it. They don't want it to get in there. They don't want to win it, obviously, because they want their lottery pick, but they want to get an extra home game or road game for revenue sharing there and get some more money towards them and TV and all that. So it's a money grab is all it really is. I understand why they're doing it. And that's why they put it in. So we have to wait to see how this all shakes out. Jonathan Neely, salute to you, brother. Thank you for pulling up. Hope you're having an excellent Monday. Thank you for your continued support. You are greatly appreciated. I'm sorry, I've got like a fleet of helicopters flying over my house right now. I don't know what's going on. They're like in formation out here, looking like Pearl Harbor above my house right now, man. We're at 989 subs right now, y'all. Let's go. We are at 11 away from 1K today. Come on, y'all. Appreciate you guys who subbed up during this stream. Thank you so much, man. Jay Lloyd, salute to you, brother. Thank you for pulling up. Hope you're having an excellent day. Appreciate you, man. Brandon Bernie, he going after Rozier Horde. Pause. Yeah, that seems like someone they'd be going after. I see that. They got Lowry's expiring deal. We probably get moved over there, potentially bought out, and who knows, who will sign a guy who flops, gets 0 points over 3 weeks, and but can draw some charges. We'll see where Kyle Lowry lands. I'm curious if the Warriors move CP3, and if CP3 and Lowry get bought out, I'm curious as to which player teams would prefer. I would take CP3 10 times out of 10. Lakers Nation, thanks for putting up. I appreciate you. Thoughts on Brogdon? I like Brogdon as a player. I just feel like Brogdon isn't available as much as he should. He is oft injured. He doesn't have the playoff performance that you guys would think. Multiple teams have given. His path is very similar to D'Lo, except more injuries. But Milwaukee has given up on him. Indiana has given up on him. Boston has given up on him. And the Clippers had a deal in place and backed out on him. The Clippers weren't the only team that backed out on a trade for Brogdon this summer. It's just the only one that leaked. So I don't know. I like Brogdon as a player. He played well against us last night. But he didn't have a great playoffs last year. D'Lo actually had better playoffs. And like I said, his injuries, his issues. And there were some issues like the Joe Mazzulla over there in Boston, the head coach, just didn't like Brogdon. Like the main reason they wanted him out of there is because he just was questioning his coach too much, which we might need over here. You know what I mean? But outside of that, I like Brogdon, but I don't trust him come playoff time, and I don't trust him to stay on the floor. And we've got enough of guys out this year to add another player to that mix. If we are giving up D'Lo and all our picks from Murray, is keeping Reeves, Rui, and Vincent worth it? Why not go all in? Lavine, Caruso, Drummond, Torrey, Craig. Oh, man, that's so much money, man. I don't think that's going to happen, bro. Overpaid, says Queen. Lavine isn't happening. The money doesn't work. Yeah, Bloodhound, thanks for pulling up. I appreciate you. I'm trying to tell people, but the mathematics, the word hard cap needs to really hit home a lot more than people are understanding. This isn't MLB. This isn't baseball. They can't just go get every player they want and make it work mathematically. It doesn't work that way. The Lakers are hard capped. They are in the tax, and they're not looking to get crazy when it comes to all those huge salaries for long term. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Michael, thanks for pulling up. I appreciate you, man. Trade Gabe Vincent, Torian Prince, and draft compensation to Orlando for Jalen Suggs and Wendell Carter Jr. I got to look at the math on that, but I don't mind those names. I love Suggs, man. I think that is a guy that could play on a championship level team. I love his aggression on defense. I love his no quit on defense. There's going to be some guys over there in Orlando that are probably going to move. I like Markelle Fultz too, man. I've been rooting for him ever since he got drafted. I really like him. I think that guy could be a really solid scorer. He's a good player. I know he got off to a rough start. But Philly seems to do that to players. But I will just say that I wouldn't mind this. But this would be a lower tier level move here, though. Nothing that would be towards the front end here. I'm holding out Hound. You said you're holding out Hound? Let's see here. Facts, Andrew. Let's see. What do you mean the money doesn't work? So again, the Lakers are hard cap. They can't just go in and add $50 million, and they have to send out so many players to make that happen. Be most of their roster, and then the tax. Like I don't think they want to get to that level of tax. They're okay with paying some tax, but all those long-term deal there with Lavine is just not happening, man. The West is hell. The West is absolute hell. Facts. Lavine is injured too. Damaged goods. Yeah, no one. I don't see anyone really being in on Zach Lavine anymore. Like I just don't see it. It's no shade to Zach Lavine. I saw my man Africa in here. We talked about this multiple times. I've talked to Elder about this. Yeah, I'm just saying the Lakers, from everything that I've heard, everything that's been reported, everything is the Lakers. The word I keep hearing is zero chance. Zero. Not 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40, 50. Sound like an auctioneer over here. 0 chance is what everyone is saying. That's a pretty strong number, man. It's a pretty strong number. Scared money don't make money. Exactly. I'm cool with that. Scared money, but stupid money don't make you smarter either. You know what I'm saying? Empire collective bargaining agreement, aka Empire salary cap, in full effect, baby. That's what it is, man. If it don't make dollars and it don't make sense, that makes more sense to me than scared money don't make no money, man. I mean, that's that credit mean get it mentality. That's that you in debt before you know what mentality. And I don't rock with that. No, sir. So you don't make a trade just to make a trade. You don't go out and do stuff. 992 subs, y'all. We are 8 away from 1K. Let's try to make it happen on this stream, man. That would be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. One more greatly, greatly appreciated. We got 77 people in the building right now. We are at 49 likes. If you have not done so already, please drop a like on the video, subscribe, turn on notifications to get notified when we go live on days such as today. You can also become a member at Empire Jeff TV, mini mid-level, and full mid-level, different tiers, giveaways, members-only videos. Salute to y'all, man, who's joined this journey and made Empire Jeff TV what it is today. You guys are greatly, greatly appreciated. 993. There we go. Appreciate y'all, man, so much. More than you guys know, man. More than you guys know. Do we see Boston and Denver, Clippers, Suns, Timberwolves, Bucks? Why not go all in now? The younger teams will get better. We will get older, and Boston and Denver are going to nowhere. No, I mean, I hear you on that. What I'm trying to get across is I'm not arguing with anybody or slamming their point or disagreeing. To me, it's what's today's mathematics. It's simple math. The Lakers are not in position to go all in like these other teams are because they have hard capped themselves. They are not in position to go where Boston and Denver are. They're not in position to go where Clippers, the Suns, the Timberwolves, the Bucks, and these teams with billion-dollar owners can go to. The Lakers are not in that range. They're just not. The Lakers bring in revenue. There are 5 siblings over there that share that revenue along with other partners. There is not a Steve Ballmer over here that is running the Los Angeles Lakers. That Phoenix owner over there, man, it was billions on billions on billions. That is not the Lakers, and they are hard capped, and they're already in the tax. Like, mathematics matter here. We're not just looking at trade machines. You have to consider the teams involved, the structure involved when you look at a trade machine. It's not as simple as does the website approve the deal. You got to look at the other team. Why would this team do this? Why would this team do this? Would ownership approve this? Would the hard cap allow it? Do the Lakers want to pay the tax in this? These are all layers that come with it, man. It's like Shrek, man. It's like ogres. There are layers to this shit, man. And the Lakers just don't have the layers to get this stuff done. Let's see. Edit again, another roster turnover. The passive aggressive. The passive aggressive. I love that. Yeah, LeBron is definitely in a passive aggressive cat, man. That is absolutely, man. 994. Let's go, man. We are 6 away from 1K today. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Appreciate you guys, man. We gonna get it on this stream, man. Come on now. The passive aggressive. That might be one of my favorite nicknames right there. 98 people in the building right now. We got 53 likes, man. Drop a like on the video if not done so already. Appreciate y'all to death, man. We getting there on this stream, man. 994 currently, man. We are closer to our goal, man. Closer to our goal here. Bloodhound said Lakers have relatively poor owners. They aren't paying tax if they don't have to. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say relatively poor, but compared to some of these multi-billion-dollar owners, yeah, they're not on that level. So they're not just going to give away tax for no reason. They're not going to do it. So I agree with you on that. There's a lot of context and there's a lot of layers in this thing that have to be taken into consideration when we talk about these trades. So there's a lot of things that you look at, and a lot of it stuff just don't add up when it comes to knowing where things are going to go. So Queen agrees with Andrew here. I see you. Lavine ankle sprain. It's time to get him at an all-time low. You mean like, you can't take money off the contract though. You can't take money off the contract. That ain't never changing. It's big money. Scary money don't make money. I'll be amazed if we get DeJounte. Hard to think he would have the best, we would have the best package. That's what I've been saying, like Africa. That's what I've been saying. I don't know if the Hawks are using the Lakers as leverage, trying to get other teams involved to offer up another pick. I felt all along the Lakers would not have enough to get him because they, when you saw what Pascal Siakam got, those 3 picks, you'd figure that Atlanta would want no less than 2 unprotected picks for Murray. So if they value JHS as a first, that 2029 first, and okay, then I can kind of see it, that pick swap thrown in there balances out JHS to make it a full pick maybe. I can see that. And maybe they get something by flipping D'Lo. So I don't know. There are things I see it more realistic now than I did about 10 days ago. I really thought the Lakers would be on the outside looking in. Murray, he's playing great. He's at 2 game winners. But from what I'm hearing, and Mark Stein mentioned that today, but I heard this yesterday, that there's not a lot of teams rushing to the forefront right now. So Atlanta, look, Atlanta does not have to trade DeJounte Murray right now. They don't have to do it. They really don't. Like, it has to be a deal that they really want. They can move him. They can move him in the summer. They can move him next year, next trade deadline. Like they can do it later. That does not have to be now. It's not like he demanded a trade. It's not like they hate having him there. They're just open to moving him. So open to moving him and being motivated to moving him are two separate things. So if Atlanta doesn't need a deal that they love, and right now the Lakers is the best deal that they're getting, but it may not be the best they can get later, they may back out of this and say, we're good. Well, we'll talk to you guys in the summer. That could happen, man. That could happen. Another thing I want to talk about right here. Second time in the last, week or so, we've had over 100 people in the building. Appreciate y'all, man. Over 100 people tuning in live. Man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. 58 likes on the video. Drop a like on the video, man. Greatly appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for your continued support. We're up to 995 subs. 5 away from 1K today, man. Let's get it. Let's get it done during this stream. Appreciate y'all, man. Lavine is like buying a stock in an all-time low. No, I hear you. I do very well in the stock market, so I understand about buying low, selling high, holding options, stop losses. Like, I understand the whole process on it, but Zach Lavine is a guy you buy in a low stock, but it's volatile. It's volatile. It's extremely volatile. And volatile stocks, man, those can be wild, man. You got to be careful with that. But I don't hate Zach Lavine. I don't dislike Zach Lavine. My thing is just the Lakers mathematics, their cap situation, their future. I just don't like it moving. I don't want to go back to the 3 guys and a bunch of minimum guys. Like, look at Phoenix, 3 guys and 9 minimum players. Like, I don't want my Los Angeles Laker roster to look like that, man. Most of the West has stellar point guard play. Facts, absolute facts. If it rebounds, you'll make a fortune. It's a risk, but it shows the signs he's the one. Roy Estrada said, predict Bruce Brown to Knicks. I think it comes down to the Lakers or Knicks right now. I agree with you there. I think the Knicks are absolutely in play. But I think the Knicks may be looking. I think the Knicks may favor DeRozan slightly over Bruce Brown right now. Slightly. We'll see how that plays out, though. Disagree. Says Dylan of Villain Brooks. What's going on, man? I hope D'Lo wishing him the best. Yeah, shout out to D'Lo, man. He's playing great lately. Sad to see him kind of hanging his head like that. That was sad to see. 998, y'all. Man, we gonna get there. We're right there. 998 subs, man. We got 93 people in the building, 61 likes. If you haven't done so already, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We are 2 away from 1K, which was our goal when we started this channel, man. Appreciate y'all so much, man. We gonna get it, man. Lavine isn't worth his money. Bloodhound, I agree. We are capped to the first apron. The tax isn't that significant. Well, I mean, easy for you to say, it's not your money, right? The Lakers are not in love with paying tax just to pay tax. But however, the cap at the first apron really isn't about the tax as much as it is about the cap itself. They can't go ballistic and run past that line. It just can't work. Lavine is overpaid, sure, but the synergy with Braun and AD makes it worth it, to be honest. I hear you on that. And if all things were in a vacuum, and if it was just 3 guys, and it was like NBA 2K with the roster or whatever it is that you turn off to make trades that doesn't affect salary, I would get you in a vacuum. I would agree with you. But this isn't a vacuum, so I don't see it working money-wise. Murray would be the primary ball handler for the Lakers. He should be. That would be ideal. Just got to hope, LeBron's usage rate going up in the playoffs with the ball in his hands. Hope Murray can play off of that. That's all I'm saying. If indeed this trade does happen, Murray is a suspect fit. Okay, Andrew, give me some more context on that. I've thought of that sometimes too. I've heard people say it. Give me some more context as to why you think that. Michael, thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you. Come playoff time, the ball is in Braun's hands. That's the main reason we should trade D'Lo. He's not effective off ball, and not to mention defense. Yeah, well, here's the thing. D'Lo can be effective off ball when his catch and shoot game is working, and when he goes into attack mode after catching. I feel like he's more aggressive when he has the ball in his hands, but he's more than capable of catching and shooting the 3. But I like D'Lo in transition, stopping on a dime, pulling up for 3. I wish he was a little bit more of a playmaker. But outside of that, D'Lo can play off ball, but I don't believe that's where he's at his best. But he can play off ball for sure. But he's someone who likes playing with the ball in his hands. Yo! We have made it to 1K, y'all, man. We made it to 1K today, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. I don't know who was the one that got it to 1K, but thank you, man, for the bottom of my heart. Appreciate you so damn much, man. We've been on this grind since August. I can't believe we got here that quick, but we did. Would not be possible without any of you guys. Thank y'all so much, man. We did it. We got it done. And now it's on to the next one, man. Wow, man. When I first started this, I didn't know. I thought it would be a year at least until I got to 1K, man. Shout out to Dan, the Laker fan, man, for always telling me you right there. 1K around the way. You know, 1K is coming. Shout out to Kareem, man, for helping me get over 40 subscribers yesterday, man. Shout out to Lakers in 5. Man. Shout out to Lakers Fast Break, man. Big Baby Sports, Angry, all the guys who I was on shows for earlier, and kind of got comfortable and got out there and able to do this. I know I'm missing some people, man. I apologize. Big Art Sports. Man, just appreciate you guys so much, man. There is no 1K today without you guys. So thank you guys so much. All the channels that showed love, showed support, showed faith, showed trust, and just showed confidence in me out the gate to get up here and talk basketball on a nightly basis. It took a big commitment for me, man, in August when I decided to do this daily. It took a big commitment, man. Dan let me on his Around the League platform on a weekly basis, multi times a week. Like I said, all those panels with Kareem, Lakers in 5, man, Lakers Fast Break, all these guys who constantly push me. Search and Destroy, man. Search and Destroy. I sound like it's a Kanye album right now, right? But Search and Destroy, man, for being my publicist out here, my agent out here, pushing all these other channels to listen to me and welcome me on their programs. The Mod God, the Mod Father, the Mod of Mods, man, and everyone that's my Court King's brother, man, Chris for all his graphics, man, Mees, Dan 1,000 times. I'm going to mention his name. But man, I know we're here to talk basketball, but I just reached my goal that I set out for myself when I started this. So just give me a minute and I'll get back to basketball. But super duper excited about this right now, man. And man. Just really wanted this when I started this. And the fact that we are here now, man, it's just special, man. It's just special. It's when I signed on today, man, when I went to press record, I was like, man, 15. Can I get 15 today? I'm going to get 15 today, man. And we got it, man. Appreciate y'all. It's more than you guys will ever know. And I promise to continue to bring you the content that you guys deserve, continue to put in that work that you guys deserve, continue to grow the channel. That's something you guys continue to be proud of and support and be part of. And man, this was a grind. This was a grind. So shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, I'm gonna get up back to basketball here, man. I know I'm way back here on the chats here, but just super excited about this, man. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit and get down to the bottom here. So I see we got a super chat. We got some super chats coming in here, so appreciate y'all, man. Hey, Big Art Sports, man. Thank you, brother. Congratulations on 1K, Jeff. More milestones to come. Thank you, man. Thank you for always shouting me out, man, promoting me, opening up your platform to me, coming over here and joining my channel, from time to time, shouting me out before you even knew me, my brother, man. Thank y'all so much. Real recognize real, and you stay looking familiar, my brother. So appreciate you thank you for your consistent support, man. For real. Jonathan Neely, my brother, man. Congratulations, Jeff, man. Thank you so much for your super chat. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for your continued support as always, man. I still can't believe this happened today, y'all. I still can't believe this happened today. And I know I'm known for reading every comment. I know I'm known for that. But I'm fast forwarding ahead here so we can catch up here. I got way behind here a little bit, man. Young Africa says Empire hard cap. With the hard cap, DeJounte would be a Pau Gasol type move that allows Lakers to be a contender for 3 to 4 years. This I believe, man. Man. Okay. So let me agree. Miss Angie B, thank you for pulling up, Miss Angie B, Empire Jeff TV's Angie B, my other capologist over here. Thank you so much for your continued support, man. We got to 1K, girl. We got to 1K, man. Woo, man. Let's go ahead over here. Let's see. Empire trade exemption. I'm amazed you think the Lakers got room to not swing for the fences. It's either big splash or second round exit. I hear you, IA, man. I hear you, man. I know where your heart's at with this. I know your mind's at with this. I'm not totally against it. I'm just explaining the other side of the story. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'm just telling people the facts that are out there. These are things you have to be discussed. It's not just cut and dry as much as you would think, man. It's not as easy as that, man. What's up, my brother? Always here to support my brother, Jeff TV. Hey, A-Side, Boyle Heights 323. What's going on, man? Thank you, man. Appreciate your support, man. Love me some Boyle Heights, man. Some of the best taco spots over there, man. The trucks, man. There's a taco truck right at the gas station, right by the entrance. I think it's on Soto over there, man. My boy was right there in the apartment buildings right there. Oh my God, man. Right there, there's that taco street in that car wash parking lot where you can escape right to the freeway, like right there, the on-ramp. Right there off of Soto, man. Love Boyle Heights, man. Got a lot of peoples out over there, man. Appreciate you for your continued support, man. African Gamer, what's up, my brother? Thank you for pulling up, man. Appreciate your continued support as well. I'm a little out of order now, man. I was going comment for comment, man. I got a little thrown off here. I appreciate you guys, man. Why would the Jazz help the Lakers sexing younger version of D'Lo? I hear you on that, but they just, if he doesn't fit their long-term goal, and I'm telling you this right now, young Africa, Danny Ainge is drooling over these Laker picks. He's not trying to help the Lakers. He's not counting on Genie and Rob to get things right come 2027 and 2029, and he's hoping to have another situation like he had with Brooklyn when he got Tatum and Brown, and for him, it'll be even more sweeter if he gets them from the Lakers. So when he's looking at it, Colin Sexton probably isn't someone that he's looking to keep long-term. He looks at him and thinks it's a guy who can help them win some games when they may not be looking for that. I don't know if Utah is in buy or sell mode yet. I think the next 7 to 10 days will be crucial for them. If I had to lean right now, I might say Danny, I would probably lean towards selling one more year. But when you look at what Utah is trying to accomplish here and what they're working on, what their timeline is, they may look to extract more assets and may look to make those moves. So we'll have to wait and see what comes with that. But I hear where you're coming from, but I don't know where Utah's at. Are they buying or they're selling? I don't know where they're at yet. We gassing Bruce Brown because he played with Hoopers in Brooklyn and Denver. He looks average with the Pacers. He didn't look average his first game in Toronto, though, bro. Did you see that game when he got off the plane, dropped 22, efficient, was doing his thing, man? The Lakers need an energy and a dog like that, Africa. You know that for a fact. You know that for a fact. What about the 3-team trade with the Jazz? D'Angelo Russell to the Jazz, Colin Sexton to the Hawks, and DeJounte Murray to the Lakers. Maybe. Like I said, maybe. But Utah got to get something else out of than D'Lo, I think. I think they're going to want something else for that, man. Y'all hating on Murray. Guys didn't even play yet, no matter what the case may be. The front office has the calls. Let's just hope for the best. Yeah, I definitely don't think anyone's hating on Murray. I think it's a legitimate to to ask the price there for it. You know what I mean? But I like DeJounte Murray. I'm definitely not hating on Murray. I think he's nice. I think he always has been nice. But it's not just as simple as that, man. Africa says, I can't believe what I'm hearing, Jeff. I can hear Africa's voice in my head right now. Jeff want more 3D players that will brick under the pressure, but not the all-star. Whoa. I can hear your voice, Africa. I can hear your voice, man. I can hear you, man. Kurt, what's going on, brother Jeff? We need to trade AD for Zach Lavine. He's always healthy. We'll score 500 points a night. Oh, man, here comes Kurt, man. JHS will be a backup point guard as his best. Stop it, Jeff. Wait, did I say that JHS? Did I blow him up like that? I don't think I did. I said that if I believe my quote was that if Atlanta views him with a pick swap as equaling a full first round pick, is what I'm saying. Unless you're challenging me on my too expensive thing. And I didn't say it was. I said I can see why people think it might be pricey. D'Lo, who's playing well, a first round unprotected first, a pick swap, and your first round pick that you just used. I get why people would think that would be a little bit pricey. I get that. FYF, what's going on, brother? Shout out to Lamont, man. Funny feeling the Lakers trade coming soon will not involve DeJounte Murray. That's interesting, man. That's interesting. Who do you have then, Lamont? I don't know if you're still in here. Who would that be? Let's see. Okay, let me scroll down here more to the bottom here. Sorry, I got a little out of range here today. Where that Supermax membership, you need to sign me to that. I want to have been a free agent. You better free agent. I gotta get you up here, Africa. Give me a second here, man. Where that Supermax? I know Africa's ready to just start spinning some stuff up here right now. Some people think the Lakers will win a championship as a play in lower seed, need to be top 3 seed. At least what's the last time there's been a lower seed champion? Miami got to the finals in that, but as far as a lower seed champion, yeah, it's not common for sure. It's definitely not something you wanna bet on, man. That's for sure. Did not deserve Clippers this spot for a championship. Are you kidding me? Do not deserve Clippers this spot for a championship. Are you kidding me? I'm not sure what you mean. I think this roster is several moves away from contention. Things still need to be in the offseason. This I agree with. Don't do that. Hepatitis. La hatred ain't good for that. La hatred, man. That's hilarious. Phantom Dancer, thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you. Love D'Lo as a person, but hate when people conflict their emotions with what's best for us. He just lacks too many intangibles that are needed to succeed in the playoffs. I think that's a fact, man. I think that's a fact. Ron says, shaking my head, they really want Lavine. Those guys don't understand how it works. I think they just see the talent, which I see myself. But again, it's just really going to handcuff them. The Lakers aren't going to be a team that's going to be able to live in that second apron. They just can't do it, man. Knicks got Anunoby for no picks, which was a big time surprise for me. Was one of my favorite targets. Yeah, Phantom, they got him because they gave up Barrett and they gave up quickly and they gave up that Detroit second rounder, which is like basically the last person to fit in last pick in the first round almost. Toronto knew they had picks in the bag from Indy, so they pivoted off the pick request because they were getting the picks from Indy. So they went out and got the bodies from New York that they wanted, and then went and got the picks from Indy. So in one hand washed the other there with those deals right there. Also, Atlanta gave up 4 first-round picks for DeJounte, so they need to recoup that investment. That's what I was saying, which is why I thought that it might have been a little too expensive for the Lakers to get him. That's exactly my point. Lavine ain't coming, guys. Just accept the fact. I don't think he's coming either, man. What are they thinking? Clippers not favorite. I don't know if you're bigging up the Clippers or bashing the Clippers. I don't know where you're going with this. Bring some context here, man. You're kind of all over the place. Murray deal will be done probably tomorrow. You think so, Runs? That'd be interesting. That'd be absolutely interesting. Let's see. Dante, what's good, brother? Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you, man. Lakers already soft, and D'Lo want to rub the weakness off on the rest of the team. You're getting mad here, man. They're getting mad here. I'm not going to be mad with this trade. I think the deal is done behind the scenes. Stanley Johnson's my GOAT says, what's up, Stanley? Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you. Sixers are too quiet. They have got assets to trade for high-quality players. This is a fact. Are you serious? Clippers not favorite champion. I don't know which side of the fence. I don't know what side of the fence you're on here. Are you serious that we're not bigging them up, or did someone say they're the favorites and you're calling them out for it? I don't know which way you're going here. I'm kind of picking up that you're a Clipper fan and you think they should be labeled as a favorite to be the champion. I don't know if they're the favorites, but they're a contender now. I'll give you that. Is Murray going to play tonight? They said he was out with an injury earlier, I believe, so I don't think he's scheduled to play right now. But we'll hear about that soon, I'm sure. 1,000 isn't enough. Let's get to 2,000 subs. Facts. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. I think we're getting to the part where everybody saw the 1K. So appreciate you guys. JS, appreciate you, man. Search and destroy, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. Kurt Fair, thank you, man. Thank you, big baby. Thank you. Everyone's sad for D'Lo. It's a business and a game. Lackadaisical efforts and emotions running high. Yeah, that I agree with, man. Thank y'all for getting Jeff to 1K. God bless everyone. Exactly, man. Thank y'all, man. 1,000. Let's go. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, Angie. Man. That was a big accomplishment for me, man. And I know that, man. I got boys out here. My man Dan got 24K. I know Lamont sit over here at 100K. My man Big Art Sports is up there. Like I said, Kareem up there. Like I said, Lakers are 5. All these guys have passed this number a long time ago, man. It was just a goal I was trying to get to kind of be able to sit at the same table with these guys, man, and like see myself as someone that at least made it to 100 and to 1K. Like I said, the amount of people who start a channel that even get to 500 is not a lot. The people, once they make 500 subs, the percentage that actually make it to 1,000 is so small, especially at the pace and the rate that this channel did it. From what I understand, that is uncommon. No one really makes it to 1K that quick. So greatly appreciate it. I didn't do this on my own, obviously, man. Like I said, all my big brothers in these YouTube streets helping me out, showing me support, showing trust in me, me showing up, putting in the work, you guys showing up every night, tuning in, Search showing up and being the mod god. Like everyone. This is like a collective effort here. This is literally a team effort. You know what I mean? So if I'm showing up to talk ball and no one is in the chat to sit there and have the conversation with me, then we do not get there. If I don't have my big brothers in this game, we do not get there. So that's what it's about, man. And I'll never, ever forget that. I promise y'all. I promise you guys, I'll never forget that. And 1K, man, it was a goal when I started. It was a dream. Obviously, it wasn't the only goal. I want to keep going, obviously. But I knew that would be to a point where I felt like, okay, I earned it. I deserve to be here. And now I feel I deserve to be here. You know what I mean? I still see myself as the rookie out here, as a guy who's going to continue to pay dues. But now I legit feel like I belong and feel like I deserve to be here. So appreciate you guys for solidifying that and making that happen, man. Thank you, Lake Familia, not only for your support, but for becoming for you guys becoming a member, man. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, JS. Thank you. Hepatitis, see you later. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Why not give up Reeves? I don't think that's going to happen, man. Wishing D'Lo the best, bro. Keep running. I think we all are. Man. Hey, thank you, Serge. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you, man. Can't unsubscribe and sub again to be the 1,000 guy. I'm curious who was the 1,000th person. That would be dope, man. Hey, Omari, thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Estrella, thank you I appreciate you as well. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you, man. Queen, thank you. 2K next, man. That's what I'm hoping for. Appreciate you, Stanley. Satro, thank you. Appreciate you, man. All the support, man, is incredible. Yeah, Search, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that from a bragging term, because I know I didn't do this alone. It just wasn't me alone. What I'm saying is, like, it was amazing how much support I got. Coming from a guy who came from kind of a music background and a guy who worked in music, and a little bit of like performance of acting or just script writing, just in the overall business of entertainment and trying to be in that. I expected a lot more hate out the gate when I started this. And I didn't really get any. You know what I mean? Like, there was really none. The amount of love and support. Man, my guys over at We Talk Mavs, man, King and Rel, man, shout out to them too. Those are my brothers over there too. So like a whole other fan base and a whole other channel covering a whole other team. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy Showtime, my man Reg from the locker room. Like all these dudes, like I said, Young Africa. We got to get his show going, man, and get him to 1K ASAP, man. All these things are all these people, and just been such a huge influence and such a big deal and trying to get there. So this is just an incredible journey, but we would not have gotten here without all of you guys. That is a fact. Jeff Freestyle for 1K. Nah, those days are over, man. Don't do that no more. Appreciate you, though, Dante. Congrats, Empire Jeff. Let's get to 2K. 2K on the way. So let's go. Let's get it. You know what I mean? I was just focused on 1K since I started. And it just feels surreal. Feels weird to know that we actually got it, man. Like it's I still can't believe I'm up here nightly talking basketball and people pull up to hear it. You know what I mean? It's incredible, man. Hey, thank Nicholas Clark, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. DTLF, write him a track ASAP. That's the goal right there, man. I'm lucky enough to be in his presence, man. You know how good that feels, man. JSJ, let's go. Appreciate you, man. Judah Rising, salute Jeff, bro. D-Lo crying, got fans' hearts broken, man. Well, I mean, I think it's tough, man. No one wants to see the guy who out there just helped us win a game look like that. I think everyone is realistic in their heart of hearts, knowing that that he brought some of this on himself. But at the end of the day, we drafted him. We got him back. We were excited to get him. He helped us win some games. I think it's been a love-hate relationship with D'Lo. But at the same time, I think humanity hit in a little bit yesterday. I think people who've been bashing him, I think some people felt a little guilty. Some people felt like, Laker fans, Laker Nation can be bullies at times. You know what I mean? And to a point where, like, we're very critical, very passionate, very impatient. And it's okay. It's okay for all those. It's okay to be impatient. It's okay to expect excellence from your team. But sometimes we got to realize these guys are human. They're fathers. They go through a lot, and while they make millions of dollars and they live a great life, there's a lot of sacrifices that come. There's a reason why they make all that money. It's not just a God-given talent. There's a lot of sacrifices. There's a lot of glory, but there's also a lot of sacrifices. If he gets moved, from everything I've seen, D'Lo is a very good family man. Not having to leave his family and until they can relocate and take kids out of their school, move people away from their friends. Like when he came back here, he was really hoping he found a home here. You know what I mean? So I understand why he's upset. I would totally get it too. I get it. I do feel for him for sure. I do feel for him, man. My brother Art, yeah, salute Art, man. Jay said, congrats on 1K. Now let's get Murray. Man, I still can't believe we got to 1K, man. Okay, so I'm talking to Search and Destroy. I'm gonna mind my business here. Jeff, I think the deal is done behind the scenes. I think there's a framework. I don't know about done though, but I think there's framework there. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I still kind of worry about does Atlanta, when it gets to the finish line, Atlanta does not have to move him. If they feel they can get more later, they may wait. So that's be mindful of that. Absolutely be mindful of that. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you so much, man. Thank you, man. Reg Dog, what's going on, man? Salute, Jeff. I heard that trade you said yesterday from Brown. I'm with it. If we can keep D'Lo and Rui too, I would love that trade. I would love it. I just don't know if it's able to get done, man. JSJ, we getting him maybe tomorrow or later. That'd be crazy, man. We got Jamar here. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for your continued support. Appreciate you. Chow Lee, thank you as well. Appreciate you for all your continued support. Appreciate all y'all, man. Now that you have 1K, you can happily retire like Jason Kelsey. Just getting started here, man. Just getting started, man. What's up, Joe Ingalls? What's going on, man? Congratulations on the 1K. Appreciate you, Reg Dog. Make sure to go sub to Reg Dog TV. He's taking a little hiatus right now from being a Laker fan, man. A little sabbatical, little PTO. You know what I'm saying? But he'll be back in no time. He'll be back. Appreciate you, man. JSJ said 2K next. Appreciate you, man. That first 1K is a major grind. It is a grind, man. I'm telling you, it's such a grind. That's why it's like almost feel like getting my D'Lo on like what he did last night, because this grind has been almost nonstop since August, man. Talking like going on the road, getting home from seeing family, getting back to the hotel, knocking out a 2-hour show, having to get up 4 hours later, going out of town on business for work, having to travel with equipment, getting over there, go and work a 10, 12-hour shift to go on there and grind what you did in business and have to get back to the hotel, do a show late night and wake up early 3.5, 4 hours later the next morning to go do it. The commitment to this has been real. So the grind on it, well, I get a lot of people don't understand it who don't do it. But it's something I love to do. So it doesn't feel like work. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is the grind, the commitment, the scheduling, the sacrifices. Shout out to my wife, man. Shout out to my wife, my beautiful, lovely, incredible wife, for allowing me to pursue this and really make the time and commitment and effort. And my family, man. Just shout out to everyone who showed me love and support, and everyone over here at Empire Jeff TV, man. Just incredible accomplishment to get to 1K so quick. Man. Couldn't have done without you. Hey, Joe, thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for your continued support, man. Let's see. Kyrie or Chris Paul for Lakers. Chris Paul maybe in a buyout, but Kyrie's not happening. Is D'Lo going to be traded? I don't see in my Twitter. I think there's still a pretty good chance he gets traded. Chow Lee, thank you so much, man. Wow, Jeff, you really changed after 1K. Stop reading every comment. Congratulations, bro. You deserve it. Hey, Reg Dog, man. Thank you for your super chat, brother. I appreciate it, man. I remember when I first started, man, I started making all my rounds out there. I remember Reg Dog popped up one day on Kareem's channel, man. He's like, bro, this dude came out of nowhere. It was like the Empire Jeff TV takeover on YouTube. I'm hearing him everywhere. And I told you then, Reggie, man, I'm just the beginning. Now that I'm focused on doing this channel, I was going to put in this grind and I was going to get to that 1K. I told you that in like August or September, my brother, and we did it, man. So I appreciate you. You've been down with me from the get-go, one of the day ones, one of the early ones. Well, greatly appreciate you, man. So thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you, big baby. Thank you. I'm happy too, man. Appreciate you, man. Congratulations, 1K. Thank you, man. Thanks, Kareem, man. Kareem, Dan, the Laker fan. Like I said, Lakers in 5, man. Big R Sports, all these guys that were just such big brothers to me, man. Just all those guys who made it to that level. Was truly out here making money off these channels and took the time to put your boy up on game. That just can't explain it how much that. Hey, man. There he is. Appreciate you, my brother, man. Congratulations on your 24K, man. And thank you for all you've done for me to help me get here, all the encouragement, all the pushing, and keeping me accountable, allowing me on around the league and just going back and forth with just basketball conversations. I know you don't pull up to a lot of channels, man, but you always show me love and show me support and you push your base over here. And like I said, I know you get tired of me saying thank you all the time, but thank you, man, because wouldn't be here without you and the other creators who really, truly helped me. So appreciate you, man. I love you, my brother. You know what it is, man. Rob typically works under the radar, but with so few sellers, there isn't many productive players available. Hard to see a surprise trade this year. Yeah, that's fair. It's hard to see because it's a seller's market, not a buyer's market. There are more buyers than sellers, so you can see things leaked from the buyer side after they're out of it. You can see that maybe they leaked their side of the story, so you'll hear some things coming out. Maybe a team's trying to make a move on a team, and they're out told that they're focused on the Lakers, and then it comes out from the other side. So this is an absolute. That's truth, man. That's truth. Yeah, definitely. Salute to Search, man. Salute to Search. He's the guy out here in these streets, man. Now let's keep talking about the 1K. Let's keep talking about the 1K. Hey, man, I want to, but I want to talk basketball too. Like I said, you know what that is, when you got your 1K. Dan knows how it is when you got your first 1K. Kareem kept telling me, and Kareem's like, yo, you got to get your 1K, man. When you get that 1K, man, it's different. It's different, man. Kareem, he talk, he just so laid back with stuff. Kareem was so clutch yesterday, man. He was doing his show and he hit me up. He was like, yo, pull up. We can get you to 1K. I was just like, oh shit, out of nowhere. It wasn't planned. It wasn't nothing. And I really didn't pull up and offer any content. I really did. Matter of fact, I was low-key trash on his show yesterday. I just pulled up, was talking with Show about the Clippers. We were just making around, trolling a little bit. And he just kept pushing. Had like 40, 45 subs last night just for Kareem doing a show and texting me saying, pull up, we're getting you to 1K. And that's it. So like I said, Dan, the Laker fan, Kareem, all these guys, man, DJ, like I said, Lakers in 5, Lakers Fast Break, all these people who heavily push me. Like We Talk Mavs, bro, they push my stuff on their channel, and then they're not even a Laker channel. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what's so dope about it, man. And it's just these guys really putting in that work. Like I said, Big Art was shouting me out way before we even knew each other, man. And we were shouting each other out before we knew each other. And it was just, It was just crazy, man. It's just crazy. DeJounte Murray trade deal done? No, it's not done yet. Yeah, thank you for Lakers Fast Break. I haven't had as much time to get over there because I've been growing my channel. But Gerald and them mentioned me on their intro every single night, man. Every single night. Gerald, Joe, Magic Man, my brothers over there at Lakers Fast Break, man. Go and go over there, subs to them if you have not done so already. Incredible basketball community. Really cool guys over there, man. And man, appreciate them. Hey, man, thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm proud, man. I'm proud too, man. You know the grind, man. You know the grind. But I'm proud. I'm proud that you're proud. You know what I mean? Like there's a ton of dudes out here that you can take under your wing, and a ton of dudes that you could have chose to been on these shows with you, and you allowed me. So no, thank you, brother. And I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be on your show. So thank you so much, man, from the bottom of my heart, man. You know what it is already. Pirate sign. I rolled his Chapman to a 1 year 10. Oh, word! I didn't see that because I've been out here. That's pretty good value for him. 1 year 10.5 for Chapman. He probably gets traded though at some point, right? Oh man. Yep. Our guy here to go. The man over here in Lakers in the Laker community, man. Man, just incredible, man. Hey, James, man, appreciate you, brother. James Caldwell. James, you a real one too, man. I hear you shout me out on other platforms, quoting me, and like if I say something, you say like, like Empire Jeff says, like you keep my name alive out here, man. You quote me and you say some of my ideas out there, and you pass along the things I've mentioned. So I greatly appreciate you, man. You a real one. Thank you so much, bro. It says congratulations, Empire Jeff, on 1K. We love your content and analysis on both the Lakers and Dodgers. Can't wait to see what what's next. Stay grinding, man. Hey, thank you. I know I owe y'all a Dodger video, man. I owe y'all. That's coming soon. I got some content. I really was trying to get some intel, but I haven't been able to get anything. So I didn't want to put anything out there, but I'm going to put some out just to talk baseball. I'll probably do one tonight because people are asking me for it. And I want to get it out there. And there's really nothing of newsworthy to break down, but we can talk some of the stories that are out there publicly. We can go and talk that. So I'm going to try to drop that and get that out there today, man. Sammy the man, what's good, my guy? Thank you, man. Congratulations, Jeff, 1K, aka Mr. 1K. Appreciate you, man. Like I say, and you've been walking me from the get-go, man. We've been talking on other platforms. So salute to you as well, man. Appreciate you for all your continued support and dedication, and everybody, man, just everybody. Just still feels surreal, man. We don't even need picks. Look at JHS. We all hate JHS so much, man. It's too early to be labeling him a bust, man. Trade Dulu and Rui for Murray and Clint, says Paul. Thanks for pulling up, Paul. Appreciate you. Murray and Capella is roughly about $40 million. So D'Lo and Rui, excuse me, that's not enough because the Lakers can only bring back about 4.9 million on top of what they sent out. So there have to be some more things added to it, man. I'm 8 minutes behind. This is the end of the 30 hours of Kanye shout out. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The last song of College Dropout, man, where he just starts thanking everybody and telling stories. That's what I was saying. Hey, Angel, I've been trying to get to this 1K for a minute, man. So yeah, I rocked for a little bit. You know what it is, though. Appreciate y'all, though, man. Rob is cooking. Yeah, hashtag let Rob work. Facts. Young Africa, man. I don't know what he's laughing at here, but I'm late to this, man. Shout out to Young Africa, man. For those who don't know, man, pressure Young Africa to get on and do his own damn show already, man. You over here BSing over here. Young Africa got too much content, and this man is so wise for all his years. Very, very, very passionate, very powerful when he speaks on basketball, man. That's my guy right there, man. Young Pac in the building, man. Michael says, I feel like adding Bruce Brown and keeping Vanilla Ice could really work. That a defensive big. Also, what do you think will be available in the buyout market for us? The buyout market is a little bit unpredictable because I don't know what crazy trades are going to happen and who shakes loose as a result of it. Let's say I threw a trade scenario out there on Around the League where I said, imagine I could see a trade where if the Golden State Warriors have to get to a point where they're okay with moving on from their past. If they're open the door to moving on from Klay Thompson, which I don't say they're going to do, but if you go out there and you move Klay, CP3, Kuminga, and Saric, right, to Chicago for Lavine, Vukovic, Caruso, and Lonzo Ball's money for Klay, CP3, Kuminga, and Saric, then I think that's a move that could go ballistic, and there could be two guys being bought out from the Bulls in Klay Thompson and CP3 if a deal like that would happen. Now, I'm just throwing an idea out there because I think the Warriors have to do something crazy. This run is over. The run is over, and they need to make a move. They need to do something crazy, and that is crazy. And you get a big to play next to Draymond, right? Over there, you get Zach Lavine to replace Klay. You get Caruso. You have to take on Lonzo Ball's money, which is insured because of injury. But I I think that's something that works for both teams. The Bulls, you get out from under Lavine's contract, you get a young player in Kuminga, and you can reset. I know some people will call that craziness, but I don't think it's as crazy as you think, even though those guys got to do something crazy. Hey, Mike Johnson, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your continued support. Great House is king. Thank you so much, man. You deserve the 1K subs, top tier content. Hey, man. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. I come from Dan, the Lakers fan. Bill, so you know top content when you hear it. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Empire Bando. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Empire, let's see. Hepatitis, see you later. LeBron gonna want Murray gone next year. He's gonna want swap for Brogdon. Then once they got Brogdon in 2025 at the deadline, he's gonna want him gone. The cycle continues. La passive aggressive, that's still my favorite one right there. I followed you from the We Talk Mavs. Great content. Oh man, those are good dudes, man. Too, man. I know if you guys don't follow the Mavs, but those are great guys. I need to get them over here and just talk some just general basketball talk. I love those guys over there, man. They're great people, man. Michael says Jeff talking like a bottom of the rotation guy in the Lakers YouTube family. I am, man. I feel I am a bottom of the rotation guy in the Laker community right now. You know what I mean? I got to pay my dues. I got to earn my stripes. 1K is just the first step. Now I feel like my contract has been guaranteed. You know what I mean? Now playing time comes. You know what I mean? I'm very humble when it comes to understanding my role and my place in this space. Right? There's been guys who've done this for years, who's made sacrifices for years. And I'm like I said, I've only really been doing this since August. So for me, I got to continue to earn those stripes, continue to pay my dues, continue to earn the trust and respect, and continue to grow and grind. Right. So that's just what it is. I'm nowhere near, the level of these guys. I know that. So I'm just going to try to continue to grow and just continue to make them proud and continue to earn and keep their trust and respect, most importantly. And get from there. But speaking of that, man, we got 91 people in the building right now, 88 likes. If you have not done so, please drop a like on the video. And although we did get to 1K, if you're new and in the building, drop a sub on the video, man, because now we're trying to get to 2K. So appreciate y'all so much for your continued support, man. I got a new member tonight. We got super chats. We got to 1K. It's a beautiful day in LA, man, outside this rain. But outside of that, man, thank you guys so much, man, from the bottom of my heart. Why not? Says, what makes Reeves untouchable? There's a lot of things that make him untouchable, I think, right now. A very, very valuable contract. He's a good player. He fits with Braun. And like I said, his contract, if you're going to go out and get more stars later via free agency when you got some money, then a role player like him is hard to get at that money. And they were able to get him at a very valuable contract. So I think there's a lot of things that make it easy as to why they would like to keep him. You were protected, Empire Jeff. Nobody was messing with you. I came in here protected, man. No, that's what I mean. When you surround yourself with greatness, you know what I'm saying? You got bulletproof vests out here, right? But I also didn't get out here talking crazy or disrespectful and then forget where I came from. And when that happens, then that protection only grows, right? So that's how it is. You take care of those that take care of you, and you continue to be taken care of. And that's just the way it works, man. That's the law, right? Judah Rising says this might be a Kyrie situation when we thought the deal was done. D'Lo probably crying for nothing. I think he's crying for something, whether it was just relief because he's kind of playing well now, made it through a dark place. Maybe it is he knows he's getting traded. Maybe it's the uncertainty. It's a lot of things, man. It's just a lot of things. Can you see more minimum contracts these upcoming years with the new CBA rules being implemented? Nick, I think we saw some this year, right? Look at Lonnie Walker, look at Christian Wood, look at guys who have no business. Even a Torian Princeton, only $4.9 something million. Guys like these guys are guys that are more worthy of bigger contracts that are taking less, having to reset. Malik Beasley taking a minimum. So we already are starting to see it, Nicholas, and I think that's going to continue. Yes, I think you're going to see guys realize that if you wait past the first day or not even the day, if you wait past the first couple hours of July 1st, you may be left in the cold when the money's all spent. So you may see guys take money early and then realize they could have got more later, but just to avoid and not find themselves in a position where they have to accept a minimum deal like you saw a lot of these guys do this year. Reeves is under a good contract, makes him attractive to keep. Facts. Let's see. Stars get all the credit. Role players get the blame. People talk about D'Lo's terrible Western Conference final all the time, but gloss over the fact that LBJ shot chucked and the Lakers out of game 1 and 2. That is a fact. That's a fact. I've said that multiple times. It doesn't escape the fact that D'Lo had a bad conference finals. But it also, to your point, LeBron didn't play great either. AD was struggling offensively because he was using so much energy on defense. The bench was non-existent. Austin Reeves was averaging 20 points a game, and he was one of our top tier players in that playoff run. That probably doesn't bode well for you. So I agree with everything you're saying. I think everything is true. Kareem, shout out my guy. Kareem said that people are delusional just to strictly blame D'Lo, and I agree with that. But it's also delusional to not blame D'Lo, right? I think Kareem would agree with that too. His point of saying it was delusional is that people think it was just D'Lo, like that was the only thing that happened, and it wasn't. There was a lot of things that went wrong in that series, and that was just one of them. Lifted, what's going on, man? Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. Salute to Jeff on 1K. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I feel for D'Lo showing up to work when you're not wanted. I've been there. Yeah, man. I think a lot of us can speak to that. I've had positions in my life where I showed up when I was young, not taking everything as serious, showed up, and I could tell, can't wait to get rid of this MF. You know what I mean? Like, I've been there. I know that. So I definitely know what that feels like. It's been a long time since I felt that way, but if it's good to be wanted, man. It's good to feel wanted by your employer, by your team, by your franchise, by your teammates, by your head coach. It's good to be valued around the league as well. Like, it's good to know that other teams want you, but your team values you, and there's no chance they're moving you. When people call on you, they hang up on them, or they tell them no, thank you. Keep it pushing, keep it moving. So these are things that can get in a player's head and make things difficult. So I totally understand that, and I feel bad for D'Lo as a result of that. I do. The games were close. LBJ supposed to close. That's his job. That is more facts, man. I agree with you 100%. D'Lo team up with Julius Randle. I wouldn't mind D'Lo in New York, to be honest with you. I really wouldn't. I was thinking about, hey, man, since you threw that out there, I was going to do a little bit more research on that, maybe New York being the third team in that deal to get Murray to the Lakers. I've got to dig into that a little bit more. Yeah, that's something I'm going to break down. Wow, I guess he's going to blame LeBron for everything, Queen. No. I don't know if you're talking about hepatitis or me. That's funny, though. I love LeBron James. I give him all the credit in the world, but he's not escaped from any type of blame. And he was shot chucking in game 1 and 2. I think if people are honest with themselves, they would say that. But also, we don't make it anywhere near that level without LeBron James. We got to be realistic there, too. We also don't make it to that round without D'Angelo Russell either, because he was great versus Memphis and great versus the Warriors. He was just trash during against the NBA champions, and pretty much everyone else was that played them, too. So my point was, it's just unfair to purely blame D'Lo while not blaming anyone else. And LeBron should have carried some blame for that series. Not all of it, but nor should have D'Lo carried all of it. Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to the terrorist puppy. Shout out to Lucky, man. My little tricolor, little beautiful beagle over here. Tricolor beagle with green eyes. Man, I can't take this dude nowhere without the ladies trying to kidnap him, man. So he's always running up on every show, distracting me, running off with my microphone, pulling out cords, man, jumping on my lap, knocking down my camera, hitting keys on the keyboard, causing all kinds of ruckus early on, man. So those who were here for day 1 definitely know the terroristic puppy, my beagle Lucky, man. He's grown up over the last 4 or 5 months. He's calmed down a little bit so he doesn't go full ham on the streams. But those who were early on when I first got started, man, they saw nothing but Lucky. He was the star of the show, and he was determined to mess up something every single show. So shout out to Lucky, man. That's what's up. My co-pilot, man. I got to give him some extra treats when I get off this show, man. Appreciate you for mentioning Lucky here, Search. See you later, spitting facts. I don't disagree with him. Like I said, Jeff on that last call, that's what I was saying. The end of college dropout, man. Oh, man. Mayonnaise color bends. We push miracle whips. I am. Cheers to the rock, no doubt. Searching the story. I remember what you said when he hit 1K. Whoa. Search me out there sometime. Yeah, I'm submit my list later. Thank you for reminding me. Wait, I'm not sure what they're talking about here. Let's see. Big Baby says, I'm almost to 1K. Can't wait to feel what you're feeling right now. Yeah, go sub the Big Baby Sports, man. He's almost to 1K as well, man. Go support everyone over there. He's putting a ton of grind over there as well. Like I said, he's been doing this a long time. Get him to 1K, man. If I didn't say that earlier, I apologize. Go subscribe to Big Baby Sports, man. I used to be him, Angry Laker fan, man. All these channels, man, when I first got started and just first started talking, and then all these other channels I've been on, man. Get Big Baby to 1K, man. He deserves it, man. Just like Wilt, it's not easy to get to that first 1K. I feel like his was more fun. Man, he was 100K though, man. Woo, man. Nicholas said rooting for Eastern teams to take talent from the West besides the Celtics. Yeah, I see what you mean, man. Rodell Media, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you. What teams can actually use D'Lo? I think a lot of teams could use D'Lo, man. The people acting like D'Lo can't contribute, especially the way he's been playing. I'm telling you, the New York Knicks could use D'Lo, man. Like Miami Heat could use D'Lo. There are plenty of teams that could use D'Lo. It's just a matter of, do they want him long term? Do they want him next year? This summer is really scary to a lot of teams, man. Really scary. So, but D'Lo, the fact that D'Lo couldn't go and help a team or play well or be someone that could average 20 to 24 points a game for a team, he can. So, like maybe if you get over to you move him to Washington, Tyus Jones goes somewhere else, you move him to New York, add him in there as in that quickly role off the bench. If he comes into that place, start off the bench, knowing that's his role going in versus losing a starting spot, I think that's a little bit different than having a starting position taken from you. But I think he could thrive in multiple locations. Speaking of that, 89 people in the building right now, 91 likes on the video. So if you have not dropped a like or subscribed yet, please do so. We got the 1K today. Appreciate y'all so much. I still want to remind y'all to sub to the channel, turn on notifications, and please like the video. We greatly, greatly appreciate it, man. Helps us get in front of more people daily, which is what we do this for. So thank you so much. Guggenheim needs to take the Lakers away from Genie. They're slowly but surely adding more shares to what they own. Their position is growing. I could see potentially at some point when maybe they get to that point where that Dallas Mavericks situation happens, where someone takes controlling interest from the money side, but the Buss family still kind of control it for a while. I think there may be something down the lines that could happen with that. I think that might be a new wave of what you see happening moving on. I think Mark Cuban might be on to something, starting a trend here. I think that's something that can continue moving forward. Roy says, see you later. Jeannie is the only figurehead and does not know basketball. She is better as a Laker girl. Whoa, that's a little rough. Here's the thing. See, I think people forget that Dr. Buss, when he kind of moved on from day to day and he left his children in charge, it was his hope that his son was going to run the basketball side and Jeannie was going to run the business side. But Jim was so bad at running the basketball side that Jeannie eventually had to step in and put Rob in there. But I think she really needs like a true face of the franchise running the basketball operations side, not the business side. She's great. She's great on the business side. She may be the best in the league at the business side of revenue and getting the Lakers out there, branding, everything on that side. She's fantastic at. But on the basketball side, the sports side, that's when I'd really, really love someone that could come in and be like the CEO of that and handle all things basketball from a personnel side and basketball strategy side for on the court and the business of basketball for on the court. I think it would be in her best interest. And she probably wants that to some extent. But her, as far as the business side, she's a wonderful owner on that side, the business side of the money side outside of the court. She's great at. But I think there needs to be someone that steps into that side that Jim Buss was supposed to do, because Rob's not that guy. He's not that guy, face of a franchise guy, and that's what they need. And hopefully they'll get to that, man. Y'all seen the Jeannie Buss tweets back in 2008? She was thirsty over Johnny Flynn and Kevin Love. Yeah. Jeannie was frisky, man. She a frisky one. That's what the Lakers have as an owner. It's over. Come on now. See you later, fans are clowning Jeannie, so she married a comedian. This is crazy, man. Dan Inspiration, appreciate you for pulling up. Thank you. Watch Denver trade for Brown back. That's one of the first things I did when I saw that he got moved. I went to Denver's books, and that can't happen. Not without trading KCP, and I don't think they're going to do that. Denver's very top heavy. Their money's very at the top, and it's a bunch of low level guys after that. They're not going to trade for him. I looked for that. They're also in a situation with their money. So that's the first thing I looked at, Dan Inspiration. That's funny you mentioned that. It's the first thing I looked at when that trade happened. So I do not think that is going to happen. Young Africa needs his own platform, very intelligent, passionate, and know the game of basketball. Oh, Young Africa is freaking incredible, man. If Atlanta is asking far too much, grab Bruce Brown. The second year isn't fully guaranteed. That's a win. Yeah, I think people are looking past that. I mentioned that. You could trade for Bruce Brown now, only have him for half a season, opt him out, then sign him to like a 3-year deal at like 13, 14 million a year, and that's great value. I think that's going to be his market. Indiana overpaid him in order to get him to move him in a deal later for someone like Pascal Siakam. So they had the foresight in that. He was damn near a Laker on July 1st. It got very close. It was basically done. Indiana came in late and then got it done. So this is not going to be his market next year. I don't think he's going to get anywhere near $22 million. Get Jeff to 2.4. He'll make a rap video with there. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. If new, please subscribe and welcome to our Laker family. Thanks. Appreciate you, Search. Yeah, Young Africa is incredible, man. I'm at work listening to you right now, having my coworkers subscribe to you. Hey, thank you, big baby. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for your continued support. Appreciate you. Jeff, have more Dodger podcasts and you will hit 50K in no time. Strike while it's hot. Yeah, you're right, Roy. You're right. I'm gonna try to do one tonight. You're absolutely right. Tonight is the right time for that. And I'm the guy for the job, man. I promise y'all. Thank you for that. Yo, Low. Appreciate you, man. Yo, salute, bro. Salute, chat. What's going on, LOE, man? Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you, my brother, man. Thank you so much for pulling up, man. Lo got some big things popping, man. He got some things coming, man. Shout out my brother, man. Y'all can be very proud of him, man. That's my guy over there. Support him heavy, man. Make sure to go over and subscribe to LOE Lakers Over Everything if you have not done so already. That's my brother right there, man. Great guy. Great content. Great mind. Great basketball mind. And just great dude, man. Shout out to you, my brother. Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you, man. We did it, man. We hit the 1K, man. We did it today, man. Don, what's up, man? Thanks for pulling up. If D'Lo trade isn't complete by tonight, then will Murray D'Lo trade be dead? No. This is could go up all the way to the trade deadline, to be honest. Doesn't mean it's going to happen right now. I still don't know because, like I said, Atlanta does not have to move him. They're not sitting here thinking we have to move him. He's not demanding a trade. They're not like we got to get rid of this guy. That's not where they're at. But at the same time, they want to move him, it sounds like, but they're under no pressure to do so. So they're in no rush. They're going to wait to get a deal that they want, and we're going to see where things land from there. And we will go from there, man. D'Lo and NY, I'll take that. I would love that. I think there's a chance that can happen. I'm surprised other people aren't talking about it. So I would definitely love to see that happen. Playing that quickly role off the bench because D'Lo could be a bucket guy off the bench. He really can. If you just give him the ball and say, go get yards for the next 3 to 4 minutes. D'Lo is capable of doing that. I don't know about him playing for Tibbs, though. That's going to be interesting. He might drive Tibbs crazy. But outside of that, but definitely love to see him in New York, man. Guy, thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you, man. Hi, Empire Jeff, here to show my support. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Thank you for showing up. Greatly appreciated. We got footage of Pablo Picasso painting, but not the Wilt game. That's funny. Hey, congrats on the 1K. Got to plan that 1K party, man. Yeah, man. You know what? It started feeling real yesterday, man. Kareem shot me a major assist. It was like when I hit 500, I was on a live with Dan, and Dan came over here and was like, we getting this today. So I felt it was kind of poetic and it was dope. Like two of my biggest brothers in this game. Dan like dragged me across the line to 500. On a live stream, he jumped on with me, brought his people over. We got to 500, and last night Kareem did the same thing to help me try to get to 1,000. I was sitting at like 940 yesterday. Kareem got me up to like 985, and here we are today, man. We hit that 1K, so extremely humbled, man. To know that these two guys, rep for me like that, man, and push for me like that, and show love and support like that. So couldn't have done it without them. And just so great, man. And you too, Lo, man. You were shouting me out before we even knew each other, man. You were quoting me, my CBA talk. You were sending people over to my channel. You were sending people to ask me questions. You were helping spread my name out there too. You didn't have to do that, man. You've been a real one from jump. It was great going to the game with you the other day, man. That was one of the funnest times I've had at a Laker game. Even though they lost, it didn't feel like a loss because that's the funnest I've ever had in a loss. You know what I mean? It was fun. We was talking mad trash, having fun, getting loud, man. It was just it was great. And can't wait to go to more games with you, and can't wait to do more shows with you, man. So shout out to Lo, man. Lo's incredible. For those who don't know Lo, go check out his show, man. He's incredible. He's also dope. Dodgers over everything. He's converted over to the Dodgers away from the Angels now, so he'll be on some Dodger shows with me. So shout out to him, man. Appreciate you, man. Jeff is on the rise. Hey, appreciate you, Red Dog. I'm trying, man. I'm gonna keep it going, man. Super proud, bro. Thank you, Lo. Thank you, man. I'm proud of you too, man. Can't wait for you to put the people up on game with the stuff you're working on, man. Shout out to you, man. Just the beginning, man. I hope so, man. I'm going to continue putting in this grind. That is 100% for sure, man. So appreciate your continued support, man. Empire Jeff for CEO of the Lakers. That would be crazy, right? That would be crazy. What's up, Miss Angie B? Didn't know you were still in here or not. Thanks for pulling up again. If you did have the ability to fire Ham now, who would you notable candidates to take over the head coaching job? That's been my biggest beef, is I don't really think there is anyone. You're going to get someone coming in half season that isn't a great coach to begin with, but maybe you get someone to get someone who's not terrible just to replace someone we think is terrible. It's probably still not good enough to win. So if the plan is to get rid of Darvin, just wait for the offseason. Other guys will be moved on, or you can get guys out of their contracts. You can trade for a coach. Go get somebody. I mean, a lot of people don't talk about that enough. You can trade for a head coach. Can't trade a player for a head coach, but you can trade cash. You can do some things to get a head coach out of his contract and move him over to you. So at that point, you're probably in better position to do that. Teams gonna be looking for money this summer. So outside of that, I really don't see the benefit in firing him this season. I know that's not a popular opinion. It's not that I'm advocating for him to stay long term. I just don't see the value in firing him this current season. If this channel don't inspire you guys and girls to be great, I don't know. Jeff is living proof. We salute you. Hey, man. Hey, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, Dante. You support me everywhere I go, man. So appreciate you here, PSF. You know what I mean? Everywhere I'm at, man. You pull up, you show out, you show love. So appreciate you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Really, really do appreciate you, man. I said right search. But yeah, man, super excited to get here. I was determined to get to 1K today. I was determined to get here in this video today, man. We got there. 68 people in the building right now, 92 likes on the video. Haven't done so already, please drop a like on the video, man. Thank you guys so much to everyone that got us to 1K today. Like I said, I was super focused on getting there today. Woke up this morning. Didn't wake up this morning, think I'd be to 1K today. But from the assist from Kareem yesterday and Dan and everyone else's channels pushing me. And when I woke up this morning, I was like, yeah, we're getting to 1K today. And we did it. We got there. And just thank y'all so much for helping get us there, man. And how much assets would you trade for to get Spo? That's not happening. They will not let him go. They just signed him to a massive extension because I think they saw some writings on the wall there. They're definitely not letting him go. But I don't think there's enough assets that the Heat would take for them. They view him as a Hall of Famer. Salute, homie. Just subscribe. Still clip set though. Hey, thanks, Roland. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hey, there's no shade over here, man. It's all competitive. I talk basketball. I think what you guys are doing some great things over there. You guys deserve the credit you're getting right now. Got to stay healthy, of course, but I'm actually impressed with some of the things you guys are doing right now. Got to finish the job though right before, but good work what you guys got going on over there, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate the sub, even though you're a Clipper fan. Greatly appreciate that, man. Could use your power and network and ATL to seal the trade, please. Angie B's checking dotting the I's and crossing the T's over there, right? That's for sure. But like I said, man, I'm gonna go and shut this one down for right now. I'll be back later tonight. I just wanted to pull up and get to this 1K. I felt that was gonna happen today. Wanted to talk some trade opportunities here with you guys. But like I said, man, y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you here with me, and I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank y'all so much for taking part of this journey with me, from my day ones to the people who joined today, for people midway along the journey, from every step of the way, man, for showing some faith in me, some belief in me, and spending some time with me here on this channel, man. From the bottom of my heart, I greatly appreciate you guys. I will never stop appreciating you guys, and I will always do my best to try to get to every comment here. As the channel grows, I understand it will get more difficult, but I will find ways. I'll come up with something, man, because I truly appreciate doing this, and just greatly appreciate you guys. So thank you guys so much again from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you for everything from the past, from all the support of the past, and from all the continued support in the future. It's just magical, man. I'm just so thrilled to finally get here. This grind was incredible. Finally made it. So I want to thank you guys, and just appreciate y'all. And I'll be back later tonight, and we'll talk some more, probably some baseball tonight. So definitely. Did they announce that LeBron's out for the Clippers? Did that just come out? Man, that sucks if that's the case. But a shout out to you guys again. Thank y'all so much. And I will catch you guys later tonight. Make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications if you have not done so already. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And again, man, thank you.